What exactly is missing, sir?
I thought the thieves had taken the television set because it wasn't in its usual place in the dining room. Then I went to check my CD player and CDs. I keep them on an antique chest of drawers. All the CDs were on the floor with the CD player, but the chest had completely disappeared. It wasn't in the garden either, which is where I found the television.
Right, sir. Well, can you give me a detailed description of it?
We ought to take a present if we're staying for the weekend.
Let's get something a bit different. People always take flowers, and it's rather hot for chocolates. What about something for the children, like a DVD? Or some unbreakable glasses they can all use outside or on picnics?
Good idea. And let's get a jug to go with them. The children have probably got lots of DVDs.
Hotel York.
Hello, I'm staying in your hotel tonight and I'm arriving quite late, about 10:30. Will there be any food available in the hotel?
I'm afraid the restaurant closes at 10 o'clock, but the bar does burgers and chips until midnight. And there's always the pizza place opposite which stays open late. Or we can bring sandwiches to your room, if you prefer.
Fine. I won't want to eat burgers or pizza at that time of night.
I'm travelling from Banbury to Witney tomorrow, and I need to be there about 10 in the morning. Can you tell me when the trains leave and how much a single ticket is?
The 8:35 train gets in at 9:40. That's £12.65 for a single. The train after that leaves at 9:10 and arrives at 10:15. That costs less because you're travelling after 9. The fare is £10.45.
I'll take the second train. Just after 10 is fine. Thanks.
My grandmother always wanted to be a teacher when she was a little girl, but she had to leave school when she was 14 and help her mother clean offices and shops. When she was in her 30s, she went to college, but she had to work as a waitress in the evenings to pay for her studies. A few years later, she finally got the job she'd always wanted, and she's done it ever since.
I've lost a button on my favourite shirt. I could see that it was loose when I put it on last night. If it was the one on my pocket, you wouldn't notice. But on the collar, it's different. It's easy to see that it's missing from there.
Why don't you take one off your sleeve and use that? Here, you'll need some scissors. Be careful you don't cut the material.
OK. Will you sew it on for me?
Do it yourself. It's easy.
Before we start painting, I'll wash the kitchen floor because it's really dirty.
It'll be easier if you sweep it before you do that, Nick. I'll carry on cleaning the windows.
OK, and then we can start painting the walls.
So what about our flights then? Shall I book on the internet? Or do you want to go to a travel agent's?
Well, actually, I've already been to the travel agents and got some prices. They can offer us a better price than anything I've seen on the internet.
Great. Well, let's make a decision and then go ahead and book. We could phone them, couldn't we? Or is it better to pop in?
I'd prefer not to phone because I want to pay in cash.
OK.
Nice bathroom in this hotel. Oh, can I borrow your shampoo, Mum? I left mine at home.
OK, but put it back in my bag when you've finished.
Oh, and I don't believe it. I must have forgotten to bring my hairbrush too. I can't find it anywhere in my suitcase. I was sure I'd put it in.
You had. I've already put it in the bathroom with your other washing things. I don't know why you brought toothpaste, though. We certainly didn't need 2 tubes. We're only here for 4 days.
Oh, I'm so tired. Shall we just stay at home this weekend? Maybe watch some DVDs and read the newspapers?
How about going to the beach tomorrow with a picnic as it's so hot? Although we really ought to clean the flat. Oh, I nearly forgot. Isn't your sister coming to see us on Sunday?
Yes, you're right. She is. She'll enjoy a good day at the seaside, won't she? We'll relax at home another time. And then do the housework too.
Sounds great.
Tom, I need your opinion about this blouse. I like the collar, but the sleeves are rather long.
I'm not sure. Look at some more before you decide. What about this one? Short sleeves, no collar.
It's a bit ordinary. I do agree, though, it's elegant. Here's one with a collar and without sleeves, but it isn't quite so nice as the other one. No, I like the first one I saw. I can always make the sleeves shorter.
OK. I think it's a good choice.
Hello, this is Amanda. About my birthday party. I told you it was on the 15th, but I've got to change it to the 13th. That's a Thursday, which I know isn't perfect. But no one can come on Friday the 14th because it's the school disco. Sorry about the change, but Mum and Dad have got something planned for me on the 15th. Anyway, the party's at my house and it's starting about 8 o'clock. Call me back and let me know if you can come.
This year's motorcycle race will finish in the city centre. Hundreds of people are expected to be in the square in front of the town hall to watch the finish of the race on Saturday afternoon. For those who'd like to see the bikes in action, seating will be provided in the square outside the stadium. Race organisers recommend that from Castle Square, with its position on top of the hill, there'll be a good view of the bikes making their way through the city.
I really want to go out on my bike, but it's got a flat tyre. Can you fix it?
I'm really busy at the moment. Oh, and we don't have anything to repair it with. Can't you do something else? Why don't you play football instead?
But the football's flat as well.
Oh, but it just needs more air. That shouldn't take too long. I've just finished putting some new glass in the window, so I'll have a coffee and then I'll do it.
Mum, I love it here. The city's really interesting, and it's quite easy to find my way round, thanks to the map you gave me. I don't know what I'd do without it. I've taken some great photos, but I left my camera on a tram, so I won't be able to show you. And things are more expensive than I expected, so I don't think my money will last very long. Can you send me some more? Thanks. Speak to you again soon.
I'm running the race on Saturday, but I don't know where it is or when it begins.
Well, you're going to run round the lake. All the runners have to meet in the car park and register by 1:45, though the race won't actually start until past. There should be about 100 runners.
When will it be over? I've got to catch a train at 3:15.
It's 15 kilometres. You won't be on time for that.
Look at this notice. The school's starting trumpet lessons next term.
Oh, the trumpet? That's an instrument I'd love to play. It's got a great sound.
Yes, I might try that. Or maybe piano. I don't know. You learnt piano, didn't you?
Yes, I played the piano for years, in fact, until I took up the drums last year. You can't do everything, and I just felt they were more my sort of instrument, really.
And now for tomorrow's weather. The day will start showery and windy. Those winds should disappear by late morning, but the wet weather will continue until well into the evening. Although we might see some bright sunny periods between the showers early on, by midday it will be cloudy, with temperatures of no more than 10 or 12 degrees centigrade.
This latest book by James Wilson is part of a series of practical guides for young people written by experts. The first in the series, Cookery for Beginners, was written by a well-known television cook. It's very clear and well-written and is a bestseller. Wilson's book, Computers for Beginners, is in the bookshops now and is also very popular. And there'll be a book about photography called Photography for Beginners, which will come out next year. It's written by a newspaper cameraman and will certainly be full of useful information.
It's been 4 weeks since your accident, hasn't it? So tell me how you're feeling. How's the pain in your legs?
My legs were really hurting me until last week, but that's worn off now, I'm glad to say. So has the pain in my back. My shoulder's still fairly sore,
though not as bad as it was, fortunately.
I'm pleased to hear that. Let's take a look at you anyway.
How was your trip, Peter?
Great. I was glad I learnt some Spanish before I went.
Did you manage to order a meal in a restaurant?
Well, I was staying with English friends, actually, and I just ate at home with them. I did manage to explain what I wanted when I went shopping, though, and I was pleased about that. But I didn't manage to talk to any of the Spanish people who were invited to my friend's place. That was really disappointing. I couldn't understand what they said to me.
Just one last word, ladies and gentlemen. You probably know how dangerous rabies can be. Just one bite from an affected animal can kill if medical help is not available immediately. We've been free from rabies in Britain for over 75 years, but it is still quite common here. So don't be tempted to take animals home with you. They may be infected, and you can be sent to prison for illegally importing animals. Okay, now I need to tell you about the procedure at
Holiday Hotel Cottbus, how can I help you? Yes, you can reach us on the A13. There's an exit on the Berlin to Dresden motorway. Then you do better to drive straight down the A15. That will take you straight into the center of Cottbus.
Do you have a program? Yes, it's here. You're due to speak first, just after the introduction by Professor Parker. Only an hour. There won't be much time for questions. No, it's okay. If you look, you'll see we break for coffee, and then the rest of the morning is available for questions and discussion.
As you all know, the jury is still out on the question of who's going to host the sales conference. But at the moment, everything points to the London headquarters. If that's the final verdict, then we'll have to quiz some of our people down there to find out exactly what's being planned.